Hello and welcome. Our topic for the day is using the law of sines. Before we go on to do the questions, let's understand the concept of how to use a law of sines. The law of sines or the sine rule is very useful for solving triangles, and the sine rule can be stated as a over sine A equals b over sine B equals c over sine of angle C. Let's understand with the help of this triangle given to us. Here the angles are A, B and C. Now side A faces angle A. If we draw a line like this, the side, that is side length A, faces angle A. Similarly, side B faces angle B and side C faces angle C. Now the law of sines can be used to compute the remaining sides of a triangle when two angles and a side are known. If we are given two angles and a side, then we can compute the remaining sides of the triangle. It can also be used when two sides and one of the non-enclosed angles are known. In some cases, the formula gives two possible values for the enclosed angle, leading to an ambiguous case. Let's understand this with the help of some questions. Find the solutions of triangle CDE when C equals 83, side length D is 26, and angle E is 40 degrees. So here we are given two angles and one side. So we can easily find out the third angle by the angle sum property, that is C plus D plus E equals 180 degrees. C is 83, D we have to find out, plus E is 40 degrees equals 180 degrees. From here we calculate D equals to 57 degrees. So we have found one thing or one unknown, that is D equals to 57 degrees. Now we'll put our sine law. C over sine C equals D over sine of angle D equals to E over sine of angle E. We'll plug in the values. C we don't know, so C over sine of 83 degrees equals D is 26 divided by sine of 57 degrees equals to E we don't know divided by sine of E, that is 40 degrees. This is E. So from the first two ratios we can find out the value of C. So C times sine of 57 degrees equals to 26 times sine of 83 degrees. So dividing by sine of 57 on both sides, I get C equals 26 times sine of 83 divided by sine of 57. With the help of the calculator we can find out all these values, and when we solve this we get C equals to 30.77. This is the side length C. So we found another thing, C as 30.77. Now we have to find out E, so we can use these two over here. So E times sine of 57 degrees equals to 26 times sine of 40 degrees. So we divide by sine of 57 on both sides. E equals 26 times sine of 40 degrees divided by sine of 57 degrees. So from here we calculate E equals 19.93. So we found out the third unknown quantity also. E equals 19.93. This is the final answer, and this matches with option C. Let's move on to the next question. Find the solution of the triangle ABC when A is 15, C is 30 degrees and C is 23. Now if we observe here carefully, we are given two side lengths and one angle. So let's put the sine rule first. A over sine A equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. Let's plug in the values. A is 15, sine A we don't know, B also we don't know, and sine of B also. C is 23 divided by sine of 30 degrees. So we'll take the first and the last ratio to find out angle A. So 23 times sine of A equals to 15 times sine of 30 degrees. So sine of A equals 15 times sine of 30 divided by 23. So using the calculator we can find out the value. Sine of 30 degrees is a 0.5. So 0.5 multiplied by 15 divided by 23 equals 0.326. Therefore A equals sine inverse of this value. This comes out to be, using the calculator we can find out angle A equals 19.03 degrees. So this is the value of A. So we'll write here on the top A equals 19.03 degrees. Now we have to find out the value of B. So how will we do it? Now we know our value of A also, so we'll use the proportion now to find out angle B first. Angle B can be found out by the angle sum property, that is 19.03 plus B plus 30 degrees equals to 180 degrees. From here we find out angle B equals to, let's calculate, 180 minus 19.03 minus 30 degrees will give us the value of angle B, that is 130.97. So this is our second value that we need to find out. B is equals to 130.97 degrees. Now we have to find out the side length B. So we can use the first two ratios again. 15 times sine of B equals to B times sine of A. So our value of B equals to 15 times sine of B divided by sine of A. We'll put in the values of angle B and angle A. This is 15 times sine of 130.97 divided by sine of 19.03. So when we solve this we get the value of B as 34.73. This is the side length B as 34.73. This is the final answer and can be seen in option B. Moving on to the next question. Solve, find the solutions of triangle GHM when G is 30, H is 70 degrees and side length H is 22. So we'll put it down in the ratio G over sine of angle G equals H over sine of angle H equals M over sine of angle M. So G is 30, we'll put it over here. Sine of G we don't know, equals H is 22 sine of 70 degrees equals M over sine M. Let's find out in the first two ratios the value of angle G. So 22 times sine of G equals 30 times sine of 70 degrees. Dividing by 22 on both sides we get sine G equals 30 times sine of 70 degrees divided by 22. Let's solve this. From using the calculator we can find out the value of sine 70 multiplied by 30 divided by 22. This value comes out to be 1.28. Now here we're getting that sine of an angle is equals to 1.28, which is not possible because the maximum value of sine of an angle can be only 1. So sine of an angle cannot be greater than 1. So hence in this question the triangle does not exist. So we say no triangle is possible, which can be seen in option C. I hope using the law of sines is easy now. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.